We hope you new entrepreneurs are getting a lot of value out of Natalie's efforts. Next week's show is going to be fantastic. Join us for that. Right now, it's time to talk about, the art of doing business once again as we take you backstage to an exclusive event that was limited to only our Race to a Million participating team members, our Business Fast Pitch presenters, and of course our 4 celebrity judges. Let's have a look at this great breakfast. I need some bacon. That's what bacon.
The Race to a Million team hosted a mentorship breakfast in the TRU Activity Center the morning of the Business Fast Pitch competition. Tom Madsen shared a few of his thoughts on how this whole event came together and shared a little insight about setting goals.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. We really appreciate it. I will wear these. I love wearing cufflinks. I was taught to wear cufflinks by my boss at Dale Carnegie way back in the day, John Fisher, next IBMer. And if you ever met IBMers, this is dressed like really cash for an IBM. To this day, with blue suit, white shirt, red tie. And I remember having a conversation with Alan about, if you actually want to have the most confidence, the most credibility, and you're presenting a message, it's still blue suit, white shirt, red tie. And it's changing. The look and what people can get away with in business as guys is changing, and I'm pleased. And what's happening is we're dressing more like women. I mean, when you think about it, colors, this is cool, a color, right? You can have fun, but you know what? There's still part of us that likes to dress up in that old style way. So I will use these with pride and honor. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. When Peter invited me out, he said that we're going to do this event, and here's the plan, here's this, and it's going to, and he said it's going to be in a few weeks. I'm like, excuse me. And he said, oh yeah, and we're going to make it the best event you've ever spoken at in your life. And I went, really? I'm married now, Peter. You're gonna have to tell me. No, wait, I didn't say that. Sorry, Kelly, I did not say that. What I said was, I've spoken over 1,000 events. That's going to be a pretty tall order. And he said, well, that's our plan. And it's already one of the best events by far that I've spoken at, so thank you for living up to your commitment. But the takeaway for me, and the takeaway hopefully for you, is that when you're looking at that finish line that you talk about, you can set wild, bold goals. In fact, I actually think as entrepreneurs, we have an obligation to set wild, bold goals. Not because we're going to reach them every single time we set them, because wild, bold goals you don't reach all the time. In fact, a business coach of mine recently said, you set a wild, bold goal, but in order to actually achieve that, you need to double that. So if you're going to raise $1 million selling coffee over the next 6 months, set your goal for 2 million. Make it even wilder and even bolder. And what will happen is then you'll have to change your thinking. You have to shift your paradigm. You have to say, well, if we could do that, what would we have to do? Well, we couldn't sell it 1 pound at a time. Right? We couldn't sell 1 pound at a time. So instead of maybe hoping they buy a pound a month, maybe we actually sell a subscription for a pound a month. And instead of 1 hero or 5 heroes, maybe each hero's job is to find a hero. And that's part of the deal. You could build in your model a way to actually exponentially grow. And that wouldn't happen if you didn't set a bold goal. So I love bold goals. Bold goals are the juice of life. And thank you for this. Looking forward to this afternoon and hearing about your bold goals. And I promise you, I will be absolutely ruthless and loving and supportive all at the same time.
Phil Holland was next up to talk about why events that encourage small business are so important.
The whole Race to a Million thing is just an amazing thing for me to see. I've not seen this before. I've done a huge amount of work in different competitions and business competitions, and this whole thing is amazing. One of the things that I really like about this is that it's about building a community. When you look at what happens and what the community really consists of, it's a very, very large number of small businesses. And we tend to think of the successful businesses as being the great big businesses, the large businesses. In reality, 95% of our economy is made up of businesses with less than 20 people. And they're small businesses, and they make the world work. And I think that's really what's happening here, is that this is a community building exercise. Each company that's being started right now is actually part of a much greater thing in their community. So that success actually builds this community. So I'm looking forward to seeing all the pitches today, and I'm sure they'll all be great. Thank you.
Alan Bogg talked about the thriving business community in Kamloops.
Thank you, guys. I've been incredibly inspired the last couple of days, just feeling the energy in this town from a business perspective, an entrepreneurial perspective, and driving into town I could feel it. Okay, so what does that tell you? It's got to be more than just the air here, because there's something going on. The whole organization of this event that these two gentlemen have accomplished is mind-blowing in my mind. And I'm proud of them, I'm inspired by them, and I think that you guys have some tremendous mentors here. Okay, you're very, very fortunate. And to see the caliber of reviewing the pitches for this afternoon, the kinds of projects that you're working on, staggering stuff. And I'm thrilled for you guys, because that's going to be the foundation, the platform that you build this community with. And so, just have fun today is my coaching for you. Enjoy it, embrace it. Don't be afraid to get passionate, excited about it. I promise I won't say you're fired. Oh wait, wrong show. And just absolutely go with it. And I think it's going to be an amazing event. And as Randy Jackson on American Idol says, that's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Everyone who attended was thankful to have this time to get to know these great business leaders a little bit better.